New Jersey got a thing about they want to be at the abortion center. So the next one here is A4074. This is the last one.
This establishes a travel advisory,
Right.
a reproductive health travel advisory. And this requires the New Jersey Department of State to create a travel advisory so that pregnant persons, and I believe it is worded pregnant persons, can know how restrictive other states' abortion laws are so that the residents can make decisions when planning their travel when they're pregnant. This is kind of interesting because this came up in the last legislative session, right? And they were talking about this last June. And I remember distinctly that this was brought up when they were trying to get through committee the Fairness in Women's Sports.
Right.
And they didn't have time, but they had time for this. So Fairness in Women's Sports, which is pro-women, I think, was tabled and put back in committee, and this was brought up. So what are your comments? I have some comments, but what are yours first, Sean?
Yeah, so first comment is, so in the last legislative session, this bill was passed by both chambers and sent to the desk of Governor Murphy. And yet even Governor Murphy vetoed this bill in the last session. That's how insane and ridiculous this bill is. And yet here we go again in this new session. It was reintroduced. It got through committee a couple weeks ago. And then just yesterday on
Yeah, we're not
Monday,
getting the audio here.
the state Senate passed it. Are you able to hear me?
Just a moment, Sean. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes. Can you hear me?
You're very faint.
Can you hear me now?
We can see you. You look great.
Well, that's good. That's
Step in the right direction. But while we're looking at that, maybe we can also put up a map. This is a color-coded system where blue, full access to reproductive care without risk of prosecution. Yellow, here's your states. There you go. That'll give you an idea. Yellow, exercise increased caution. Some restrictions, legal risk possible. Reconsider travel. Severe restrictions that could lead to prosecution or denial of emergency care. Now, this is actually, we're leaving ourselves wide open because there is, in fact, no state in the union of that I'm aware that would deny emergency care. It is a misnomer that they would not save the life of a woman over the child. That is an absolute misnomer. If I were one of these states and I was one of these red colors, it seems there'd be a case for lawsuit, although I don't know that they would bother. But this is outrageous. Yeah. And the fact that this is given priority is really interesting.
If New Jersey wants to make enemies from other states, this is the way to do it. To put out an advertisement for all these states that are in red, Texas, Florida, and painting these states as some sort of terrible place,
Texas,
to be.
Like to pick on.
Right. So I think what's going to happen is that Texas is going to turn around and they're going to actually start maybe marketing a new map, that the most expensive places or the most dangerous places to live in, the ones that are in red, and they're going to put New Jersey in red and then publicize that to everyone in Texas.